Hi everyone, so first video review for this week is for Ignis by KJ. If you've been reading along with me, I hope you've enjoyed the reading updates. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you are on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Ignis by KJ. This is an extremely powerful story, really powerful. Felicity is sort of really excelling in her career in the education world. She's sort of top of the chain, if you like, and she finds her past creeping up and reminding her of everything she thought she'd managed to escape when it comes with sort of close to home issues that she's dealing with at work. So she thought all that was behind her. Then Tal, who is a police inspector who gets involved with all the cases that are causing Felicity to feel so unsettled, and forcing Felicity to face her past demons. Tal takes on supporting Felicity in this, and they sort of form this lovely connection between them. But they have this mutual spark, and the truth, it can't really be ignored when Felicity's kind of forced, like I say, to face her past head on if she's ever going to be truly free of the trauma. So she has to sort of really lean on Tal and take the support being given to sort of overcome everything. So it's a really deeply and emotionally moving story, but it's also a thriller. So there's a lot of power and soul searching in here, but there's a lot of thrills as well, because it's kind of mysterious. It's kind of on the edge of your seat stuff. You kind of can't predict the plot or what's going to happen or what it all means or anything till it all starts coming together. So I adored every minute of the story, and I think to date this is my favourite story of KJ's. It's definitely her best work. It's absolutely amazing. There was something deep sort of buried in this story that I felt, and although many people won't experience the same trauma as Felicity, it is relatable, and it reminds you that things like this do happen in this world. So it was scary when that realization hit sometimes, and that's what made the story so good. It was so realistic and good in that respect, but it had that sense of drama and mystery and thrill as well. So it was realistic, but at the same time super dramatic. Mystery, thrill, everything. So as a reader, you were peeling back Felicity's layers and you were revealing bits of truth, which was great, and then you were building a bigger picture and a story, and it was fantastic. Tal's a great character, but this is definitely Felicity's story, so it's all about Felicity, and it was such an honour to get to know a character and their history so intimately, which is what KJ's allowed to happen with Felicity. You're getting to know so much about her, getting to know really in-depth sort of foundation blocks of her past, which are relevant and really important to what is going on in the present. And KJ touched on and revealed bits and pieces about Tal, but sort of especially where there was a direct relationship and where Tal could directly relate to Felicity's situation, I suppose. But I think there's some more story there with Tal, so I'm hoping this means there'll be more from the two characters in the future. But being so close to Felicity in this story was an experience, and reliving her past with her and learning how it is all linked and affecting her future. It was a really clever concept for the book, so I really enjoyed that. And there's one standout moment that I really just have to talk about, and I can't say too much about it because just too much with spoilers, but there's this one moment in the book where KJ's wonderful ability to tell stories really shines, and it left me really emotionally choked up, and I was so immersed at that moment that I felt like I was in the story and actually experiencing everything Felicity was experiencing when she had that moment, and I felt as personally affected by it as she did. And it was right sort of to be in Felicity's shoes at that moment and completely moved. So I know that is a moment that will stay with me. It was really powerful, and everything about it, but its most important was the message it delivered, and it was just such a moving moment within the story. I think if you read it, you'll know exactly which moment I mean. So it's an absolutely fantastic story. I highly recommend it, and I know my review can never ever do it the justice it justice it deserves. You really have to read Ignis for yourself to feel all the power and emotion of it, so I hope you will. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Ignis by KJ. If you have read Ignis by KJ, I would really love to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Please let us know what you thought of the story. And if you haven't read Ignis by KJ, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really, really intrigued and thinking, I want to read that book, again, please comment below, because it's always great to hear from you. And if you do read it, I really, really, really hope you are emotionally moved by it and that you really, really enjoy it. Bye.